Online Cafe this summer. It might have been in August.
America.
Yeah, it was a live America.
America. And you believe in America, don't you, brother?
I sure do.
Yeah, it's good.
Got a lot of uncles and a lot of friends that fought for our country. A lot of them came back maimed or didn't come back at all.
I have some ancestors who didn't, who were on the wall. On the wall. Their names are on a wall now somewhere. They're not here. They didn't get back, but their names are on a wall somewhere. So they paid the price. So we can live the way we live here in the United States.
That's really what that song is kind of really all about, because I wrote it on the day they shut government down, and I remember there was a lot of different, things flying around about all of that.
Yeah.
And, one of the biggest things that I hear a lot of people talking about is, what a bad state America's in. Everybody's griping about the president or the government or something. And I said, yeah, well, and I've gotten some flack for being patriotic about the flag and the colors. And, hey, I was born and brought up here, and those stars and stripes are really your only, if anything, they symbolize what it should be, even if it's not.
Yes. I don't think in this world, in the world we live in, nothing is perfect.
No.
And you are not perfect. I am not perfect. So you cannot expect your world or your country to be perfect either. It's not. It's not going to be perfect.
Not at all.
But we can always work to make it a better place and be appreciative of what we do have.
Right.
And I think that is a beautiful thing. And working toward that end, one of the things we do is music, and that allows us to speak in a way that touches people in a different way. And you have a new CD out, do you?
I have two of them, actually. It was going to be a double CD, but I decided to break it in half and just make it a double release of two CDs. There's 7 songs on each CD. I have Backroads and Anywhere from Nowhere.
Anywhere from Nowhere?
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that I'm playing right now out in the clubs and the bars is on those CDs.
And you do play around the area quite a bit.
I do, yeah. I do a lot of things, and
I've seen you over at the Luthiers.
yes.
I've caught you at some different. Sometimes you'll play an open mic just to try out a new song or something.
Yeah. I've kind of backed off
You
on
do
that.
not do that so much now.
Well, it's kind of hard. Having a 13-year-old boy and a family and a bunch of stuff going on. Well, you know how it is.
Oh yeah.
And trying. I really love to write like crazy, and there's all this other stuff I'm doing. Just to be musically involved and to share it with everybody I can. Now with the internet, you can reach across the world with a song. So I'm doing a lot of that too, and in the beginning it was great because I really didn't know what I was going to do with music. It was like I didn't know if it was just going to be a fad and last a month or two, so I hit all the open mics, got some sea legs. Now I kind of know what I am. I'm a songwriter.
You are a songwriter.
So I just write.
You're a singer-songwriter.
Yes, I guess. That's what they tell me.
You are. You are a singer, songwriter, and performer.
That's right.
And has anyone ever? Well, here's a question for you. Has anyone else ever recorded any of your songs that you know of? Well, you would know of it. I would hope you'd know of it. But
you mean like on cell phones and such? Like
no. Like have they done a version of one of your songs? Like they said to you, "Hey Eddie, I'm here. My name's Tommy Twilite, and I heard your song America, and I'd like to do a version of it." Has anyone done that yet?
I've had a few people ask me permission if they could, which is really cool. And I said, sure, yeah, go ahead. If you want to, just give me credit. And they're like, yeah, okay, So I don't really know if that's actually happening or not.
Yeah. Well, you would want to get royalties if it did.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. As far as anybody famous, no, not yet.
Not yet.
The closest thing I've come to anything to do with that, I think, was the October 4th, the SAD concert at the Students Against Distracted Driving.
Okay.
Where I was lucky enough to open for Adam Fears and Adam Craig's out of Nashville.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a pretty neat thing. You know?
Yeah.
That was being directly involved with, you know, Sony Music. But you know, most you can do is leave off your CDs, and so I've got CDs on Adam Fears' bus, and they're traveling to Nashville.
Oh yeah, well that's.
I talk with him from time to time on the internet, and you know.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen, you know. Yeah, but it's not really about that, you know.
No.
For me, a lot of people seem to think, oh, you're going to be famous. Oh, God, I'll sign,
No.
you know, sign this because when you're famous, you know, you got a better chance of getting hit by a comet. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
I know well.
I don't even know if I even really fully could digest that kind of a life, but. I mean, selling one to somebody, sure. If there's anybody out there that would like to collaborate or buy something, sure, man. I mean, you know, I'm definitely not going to look a good opportunity in the mouth.
Oh no, yeah.
But whether that happens or what my focus basically is to get these songs out of me, performed to the best of my ability. You know, basically, I'm spilling out my soul and sharing it with people. And if you know, it's amazing that people are getting it. That's probably the biggest thing is, wow, people get it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things, and even in this, you know, it seems like your style, your kind of music, wouldn't I don't know, wouldn't translate as much around here. Maybe, I don't know. It seems like it's from another place in some ways. It's like
another planet. It's from Mars.
Yeah, it's from another place, and but I've always heard good things about your music and your performances and your songwriting especially, and I think that's a good thing that people do. Some people do get it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. The most amazing thing is I don't fall into cliches or trends or anything like that per se, and I really don't do a whole lot of cover stuff.
No.
And I just go out there and, you know, I'll play that. But there's a lot of things, you know, but I'm aware of that. You know, like I ain't gonna go and try to book like a college frat party bar on a Friday night and rock it for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And unless I got a good opener or something, which I do. But you know, I still stay true to what I do. I'm an original guy. This is what I do. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? I've had people come up to me and say things. You know, I really don't like that kind of music at all. But like what you do, you know.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, and I've had people come up and say, you know, oh God, you know, I wish, you know, you weren't here tonight so I could just play a jukebox and hear some heavy metal. So you get all kinds. You know what I mean?
Stairway to Heaven, man.
Oh man.
Freebird.
Sweet. Oh, dude, the Freebird.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Me and my wife.
You must know that one.
Oh yeah, 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 I do.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I've always played original music, and for the most part, it's been well received. But I've never had a wide audience for it, and I just keep doing it because I can't help myself.
That's it.
And I enjoy doing it, and I know that I reach some people with either my poetry or my music, and if I play a show and one person gets it, then that's something. That's all I could ask out of it.
Yeah. Well, you know, like for me, I'll feel like I'm kind of falling in a slump around here around the valley. Like I'll be backed off on shows and things just won't be going real good, and then all of a sudden I'll get a fan from like India. And he's like, I want to buy your CD, or you know, I get a new friend's request from Ohio or all over the place, and it's like, wow, you know, you get, you know, this is pretty cool. And the nice things that I've heard, for anybody out there who is listening, I thank you, you know, from the bottom of my heart, 'cause it really does mean a lot to me, because I never really expected this to go, you know, outside of my bedroom walls.
Right. And okay, so mostly you play in the area. Have you played much outside of the area? Have you been other places? Have you been on any kind of tour, or have you gone beyond the confines of the Happy Valley here?
Pretty much just the valley, right so far. You know, I mean, as a drummer, I'd gone all over the place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you know,
I remember your drumming days.
But as a solo guitar player, no, I don't think I've been too far away from here. We're kind of branching out a little bit now. Actually, we haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm sure it should be by the end of the week. We're going to be booking a show up at between the Uprights in Turner's Falls,
Okay.
Massachusetts.
Yeah,
And I think I'm going to have Don Tessier open that show for me.
sure,
That'll be probably 3 or 4 hour show.
yeah,
Because he likes to play a lot of covers. He's got a few originals. And
yeah,
he's just a smoking guitar player.
yeah, and you guys are old friends.
And he's the type of guy. He's like, well, whatever you get for a price, just kick me a couple bucks for gas.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, dude, I'll give you a perfect cut.
Yeah, I'll split it with you, man.
It's
If we
like-
get any money, I'll split it with you.
It's not. He's just such a good soul.
He's a good guy, yeah, and he's a
He
good
is.
player, and he likes to play, and it'll be a good contrast with some of your music, and sometimes you guys will play a song together too. I've heard you guys play together a little bit too.
Yeah, we
so-
do. Yeah, he gives me his good lead. He's actually on all the records that I've done so far. Well, it's records. You can see I'm dating myself here.
Yeah.
But on the
That's
discs.
what I call him too.
Yeah, I know. The vinyl. No. Well, I don't even know is it vinyl anymore? What is that? It's like alien stuff.
There's actually CDs are dead, by the way. CDs are passe.
They are already.
It's all just files now, music files.
I know, that's what we're doing that on
Yeah. It's all files on whatever it is,
I hardly-
Spotify or whatever.
Exactly, I
It's
hardly
all-
ever sell a physical disc.
There's
People just
never
download
actually
it.
a disc anymore.
I know, that's what I found out with North of 95. It's like they just download it.
Yeah, they just download it.
So I usually make a box of CDs and then I sell them around I keep some on me, and if somebody wants to buy one, whatever. But it's surprising how little CDs you really sell physical.
Yeah, if people are at a show, they might buy a CD.
Oh yeah, that's the way.
Because that's when you sell CDs on the show. But,
Well, sometimes
yeah.
I don't sell any.
No, that's all right.